Good morning. So it is officially 101 days until the wedding. Um, I told Mikhail that this morning, and he was like, it hasn't really like hit him yet, and like he hasn't really like processed the fact that in 101 days we're going to be married. I honestly don't think like from a me and him perspective, it will make that much difference to our relationship because we've already been in a very committed relationship for the last 6.5 years now, I would say, more or less 6.5. 6 years and 3 months, 4 months or so. But anyway, we've been in a committed relationship for just over 6 years. We've done long distance. Survived COVID. Survived the loss of Bentley. So there's a lot that we've already been through in our relationship, and really tested it. And I think we've learned a lot. We've learned how to communicate very effectively with each other, or at least we try to. But yeah, very excited for the next phase of our journey together. Today, we are going to The Hague because I have a fitting for my lenga. So we're going to The Hague, gonna get the alterations and stuff done. Hopefully they will be done in 6 weeks. This is literally like the last day that I can take it. Because they said that they need at least a minimum of 6 weeks, and then that 6 weeks takes us to like that week off to the week before we leave the Netherlands to South Africa, and I really have to travel with my outfit for my own peace of mind. We already bought the extra luggage on KLM for all of our outfits and stuff that we'll be bringing back to South Africa from the Netherlands. So all of that from an organization perspective is done, but I actually physically now have to go to The Hague, do the measurements and stuff like that so they can alter it. I also still need to pick jewelry, so I don't know if I will do that today or when we go and fetch the lenga. We'll see how it goes. Yeah. For now, though, before we leave, we're starving. Yesterday we had a really nice dinner at Bronnen's house. We had like a traditional Dutch gourmand, which is essentially like this scroll table that they have, and you have like little small cuts of meat, and you put it on, and you eat it with like raclette and salads and veggies and stuff like that. It was really nice. She had a lot of like really good like homemade sauces that we could use and dip it in. So it was very nice. I think, dare I say, I prefer it to Cape barbecue just because like the meats are a bit more like whole meats and not just like fatty thin cuts of meat. So like we had like a little piece of steak and like a little piece of chicken and like a chop and little like smash burgers and stuff like that. So it was quite nice. It was a really nice experience. We thoroughly enjoyed it. But our fridge is looking absolutely empty and I am starving. So I think I'm gonna make us some noodles for lunch before we leave. Um, and yeah, then we're gonna go for the fitting, and then this afternoon we're seeing my cousin and her fiance from Berlin. Quite excited for that. Haven't seen them in a while. Unfortunately, I have to work this weekend, so tomorrow afternoon I am flying out to Zurich. Um, but I think it's probably the last time that I'll have to go to Zurich for this project. So quite excited for that, just in terms of like meeting the execution team and the colleagues that I've been working with for a while, seeing them face to face, and yeah, just getting like a little bit excited for like just a little bit of downtime by myself. I think this is probably the only time that I'll have in the next 101 days where I'm purely just by myself. Um, yeah. For now, though, before we leave, we're starving. Yesterday we had a really nice dinner at Bronnen's house. We had like a traditional Dutch gourmand, which is essentially like this scroll table that they have, and you have like little small cuts of meat, and you put it on, and you eat it with like raclette and salads and veggies and stuff like that. It was really nice. She had a lot of like really good like homemade sauces that we could use and dip it in. So it was very nice. I think, dare I say, I prefer it to Cape barbecue just because like the meats are a bit more like whole meats and not just like fatty thin cuts of meat. So like we had like a little piece of steak and like a little piece of chicken and like a chop and little like smash burgers and stuff like that. So it was quite nice. It was a really nice experience. We thoroughly enjoyed it. But our fridge is looking absolutely empty and I am starving. So I think I'm gonna make us some noodles for lunch before we leave. Um, and yeah, then we're gonna go for the fitting, and then this afternoon we're seeing my cousin and her fiance from Berlin. Quite excited for that. Haven't seen them in a while. Unfortunately, I have to work this weekend, so tomorrow afternoon I am flying out to Zurich. Um, but I think it's probably the last time that I'll have to go to Zurich for this project. So quite excited for that, just in terms of like meeting the execution team and the colleagues that I've been working with for a while, seeing them face to face, and yeah, just maybe just getting like a little bit excited for like just a little bit of downtime by myself. I think this is probably the only time that I'll have in the next 101 days where I'm purely just by myself. Um, yeah, it's interesting. But anyway, I'm gonna drink this protein shake, make us some lunch. I'm gonna eat some lunch, drive to The Hague, and go for the footing, and I will take you along. So I know everyone's kind of got like their own way of how they like to cook their noodles, but I am making the bulldog carbonara flavor today. I quite like this one. I don't find it too hot. I like the carbonara flavor. I like the cheesiness. I like the creaminess. And it is actually relatively high in protein. Um, there's 6.2 grams of protein per 100 gram, and one packet of noodles is 130 grams. So there's already just over maybe 7 grams of protein in the actual noodles. And then I like to add, like, this is just like normal hot pot meat that you can buy from the grocery store. This one is lamb. So what I like to do is I like to add this in to the noodles when I cook it, just to like amp up the protein content, but also it adds like a very nice like meat flavor to it. So yeah, I'm gonna show you how I make my noodles. Good morning. It is officially 100 days until the wedding. It's very, very exciting. So the countdown has officially begun. I think it's about just over 6 weeks maybe until we leave to South Africa. So super excited about that. We emailed the vet and the logistic partners that are helping us take Hugo to South Africa about just confirming the remainder of the tests that we need to do, making sure that we have all the certificates that we have, checking whatever payments that we have outstanding, just to make sure that we're all ready with that. I've bought our extra luggage and stuff yesterday for us to be able to take all like the wedding stuff back home. And yeah, very exciting. Yesterday afternoon, my cousin and her fiance arrived in Amsterdam from Berlin. They here just on holiday with her fiance's brother and wife, and they're just like touring Amsterdam. But it was really nice to like catch up with my cousin last night. She came over and we just hung out on the couch and chatted. The Wi-Fi was down, so we didn't really have much of a choice but to, but it was a really nice distraction from the fact that there was no Wi-Fi or like signal in the area. Today, I am flying to Zurich for, I think, the last time for our weekend migration. Before I go, I need to obviously pack, and I'm just gonna go with Mikhail to the grocery store to make sure that he is fully stocked for the 3 days: Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'll be back on Monday. 3.5 days, 3.5 days for while I'm away. He's very, very independent, very capable of taking care of himself. I just want to make sure that he has like all the groceries and stuff that he needs, so he doesn't need to leave the house with Hugo. Hugo just came back from a walk. Hey, look at how wet you are. Look at how wet you are. He won't let me dry him properly. But Hugo just came back from a walk with Jimmy and Bronwyn. Bronwyn came to drop off some canvases that she found on the side of the road for Mick and I to paint on. She's very supportive of our arts. And then she picked up Hugo and they went for a small walk around the neighborhood. She probably bought some plants. And yeah, we're gonna go get ready to go to the shops and buy some groceries, and then I'm gonna come back and then I'm gonna pack and get ready to go to Zurich. Chuchi, it's lunchtime. It's lunchtime. Come, in your spot. In your spot. Good boy. For lunch today, what are we having, Mikhail?
Noodles and sushi.
Noodles and sushi. So I got the sushi from Albert Heijn. This one is a chicken one, and this one is a spicy, crunchy tuna. No, not tuna. Salmon.
Salmon. You want some tissue, please?
And somebody is ready for... Somebody is ready. Who's ready? So I just got through security. I stopped at one of the shops it's like one of the more fancier shops rather than one of these like normal cafes, to get some Kruidennoten for the team in Zurich. I think they'll enjoy that, especially on Saturday morning. My flight is a little bit delayed, so just need to find my new boarding gate, but I think I have plenty of time. Also bought a snack at the store, so yeah, should be good. Make it on time. Let's go. Hello, so I have made it to Zurich. I checked into the hotel, and on my way, like generally what I do is, because I always arrive late because I leave after work, so I generally arrive like quite late. So while I'm in the Uber from the airport to the hotel, I generally order my Uber Eats so that I have food when I get here, because then I can just eat, get ready for bed, and then go to sleep. We've actually stayed at this hotel before. It's called The Flag. Last time I was here, Mikhail and Hugo stayed, and we were actually in the room next door, which is quite nice. It's quite a nice room, big bed, and then the bathroom is in there. The plan for now is for me to have some dinner. I ordered some tantanmen and edamame from a place called, this is called like Uki, Ooki, Uki. It smells really good. Uki Tokyo. So yeah, let's see how it is. So I've got myself set up. I have signed into the YouTube on the TV in the hotel room. I'm going to eat my dinner and watch some YouTube. I'm just gonna open this up and then I will show you everything. Oh, this looks great. I'm very, very, very excited. It's so cute, like how they there we go. It's so cute how they packaged everything. There's YouTube waiting for me. Oh. I think this is the soup. Oh, that looks so good. Let's give it a bit of a stir. I meant to pick up the spoon, not the fork. Oh, I think there's like the sesame oil that they use is like super, super strong. Oh my gosh, that is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Oh man, when it comes to Asian food, like Zurich, like honestly completely ruins me. Going to open this up. You know, like when the noodles are sitting for a little bit. There's a nice egg as well in here. They get a bit tight, so I just want to taste it before I throw the soup in. I was hoping that I'll be able to do like a soba situation where I can like dip, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I need the soup in here to loosen everything up. So just give it a mix again and just weigh it in. I'm gonna do half, and then when I need more, I will add more because I don't want the noodles to get soggy, you know. Give it a little shake. And I guess in Japan they say ikatarimasu, and then in the Netherlands we say it's makkelijk. No regrets. A bit of edamame. Speaking of edamame, I booked tickets for Mikhail and I to go see Rich Brian when he comes to Amsterdam in March next year. I think it's March or April. I'm super excited. Oh my gosh. Then I would have seen Joji and Rich Brian. I wish they came together, but it's okay. But anyway, I'm going to have some food, watch some YouTube, and get ready to go to bed. Hello! Happy Friday. Yes, happy Friday. Today was a really long day. Got up at around... My sleep broke at like 4 because I needed to go to the bathroom, and then I went to pee, and then I really struggled to fall asleep. I eventually did fall asleep again, and then I woke up at 7ish. Somebody's alarm went off and I heard it, and it wasn't my alarm. But anyway, I woke up at 7. I was trying to wake up at 7:30, but I was up at 7, so I just got up, got ready, and then at around 7:40 made my way to the office. I had to stop at security to get my access card reactivated, and then I started my day at 8. Then I was busy at work until about 7ish. Then after that I called Mikhail and caught up with him while I walked from the office to the grocery store. I stopped at the grocery store, picked up some snacks and some stuff for tomorrow, because tomorrow I start really early. I have to be in the office tomorrow at about 5:30, because we start at 4:45, at 4:45. So I need to wait. I'm gonna wake up at like around 5, because it literally takes me like maybe like 7 or 8 minutes to walk to the office from the hotel, so it's not so bad. I had a Thai chicken curry for lunch with some of my one friend Vincent from he lives in Zurich, and then one of my colleagues from the Netherlands. She was also here. She left this afternoon. Yeah, so I had lunch with them, and then the portion size was absolutely massive. So I obviously only able to eat half. So on my way back to the hotel after work, I just like downstairs in the lobby they have a microwave, so I warmed up my food, came back upstairs, phoned my mom, and then I sat down and I ate because I was starving. Also, it's already 7:15, so I wanted to eat as soon as I got home so that I can be in bed by like 9, 10ish, because I'm quite tired, and like it's quite draining working the whole day. But yeah, I'm going to finish off some dinner. Let me show you what I'm doing. So I'm going to finish off my dinner. That's what's left of my Thai curry. And I was just sitting here and watching Good Trouble on my iPad. I was too lazy to connect the TV. But yeah, while I'm here, let me show you the view outside before it gets too dark. I really like this hotel because I always end up getting the balcony room, and it's so pretty. There's a sunset, and at the back over there you can see some of the mountains, and I've got some nice like little chairs over there. And last time when I was here, we stayed in that room over there in the corner with Hugo, which was quite nice because it's a little bit bigger, like the surf, because it's a corner room, so it's a little bit bigger, so it had more space for him to like run around and jump around. And also we were staying here for 2 weeks, so it was nice to have the space. Like it was like a mini bachelor apartment for all of us. But yeah, so the plan for today is I am just going to finish off my dinner and then just relax a little bit, watch some series, have a shower, jump into bed. So yeah, I will see you tomorrow. Good night. Morning. It is 5:10. Let's get ready for the migration. Hello. It is now 25 past 5. I think I'm more or less ready. I'm just gonna pack some stuff into my bag. Access card, headphones. Oh, I need to get my stuff from the fridge. So I went to the Coop yesterday, as I'm pretty sure I said already. Just stock up on my snacks. I got my protein shake, my blueberries. Do I think I'm gonna need anything else? Oh, I'll take the chips. That's not the best option. Let me take, let's see. What these chicken ball things, but I don't think I'm gonna eat them because I don't like eating too much at my desk. So I'll just take the shake, and I've got the Kruidenoten, my blueberries, and then I'll take the chips. Yeah, and then let me pack my bag and then we'll get going. Woohoo! Done for the day. A lot later than I originally had planned. It's already 3 o'clock. So started at 5:45. It is now 3. Quite a long day. But it was good. Very successful. I'm gonna go back to the hotel now, call everybody, have a shower, jump into bed, have a nap. We have a little like team event tonight just to like celebrate since everyone is in Zurich, and we had a relatively good migration weekend. It's been successful so far. Yeah, it's been good. Happy Sunday. It is around 1:30. I'm on my way out for lunch with my friend Kyle in Zurich. Got back really late last night from dinner with the team. It was really, really nice. Yeah, and then we just went for drinks at this really cool market kind of place. I saved it on my Google Maps that I can go there again one of the days. I think if we go in November as well, it'll be a bit more Christmassy. Yeah, so gonna go for lunch now and then walk around town for a little bit to just take it in. I'm taking my Fuji Half X with me to see if I can get some nice photos. And yeah, let's go get some lunch. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. So yesterday I flew back to Amsterdam from Zurich. It was a really early morning flight, so I had to get up early, be at the airport. I didn't really sleep very well because it was an early morning flight. And then I have like a lot of anxiety about missing the flight, so then I don't sleep. So I was absolutely exhausted by the time I got home yesterday. I worked for a bit, then I made dinner, we watched some TV, and we went to bed. I slept so hard. I completely forgot that I had an appointment at the teeth specialist this morning. So I literally had to call them like 10 minutes before the appointment to just let them know, like, hey, look, I'm not going to make it. Because Mikael comes to me and he's like, aren't you supposed to be at the dentist? And I'm like, oh, shit. It was like 9 o'clock and my appointment was at 9:15. And I was like, oh, God. But not a problem. We rescheduled that. Not quite sure what I'm going to get up to today, but I'm going to basically round up the first vlog and say thank you for watching and making it this far if you have. If you're interested and if you like the vlog so far, I think the next couple of weeks are also going to be quite exciting. So please like, subscribe, follow along on my journey, and I'll see you next week in the next daily vlog. Goodbye.